this society is going to be destroyed. And you're going to have to answer to us for all the evil that you've done. And the problem with that is that a lot of you heathens know that we're Israelites, man. You know? That you're carnal. You think that the so-called white man has enough power to keep us suppressed as a whole, as a people, but the Lord is going to bring us out of this suppression, man. You know? Try to use reverse doctrine, reverse racism, and say what you want. The so-called white man hates Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. The Lord's going to destroy them. But every single thing that they've done in history all the way up to now, and the salvation is going to be to Israel. All right? Negro, Latino, Native Americans, care how you put it, it's going to happen. All right? Agree, disagree, feel played, feel salty. So what? You know, you can look down on us and feel what he's talking about. But the government's still going to fail. You know? We used to get frustrated. I used to get frustrated. All that shit is like, you know, okay. We're getting so close that it's like, yeah. The main thing I need to focus on is getting myself straight to make sure I fit the curriculum, man. That's the main worry that any man that's consider himself to be truth to be. Not being right to somebody that's wrong. You should know enough. It's like arguing with a child. Like one of my patients told me, like basically arguing with a heathen or arguing with Edomite about who the Lord's dealing with and who's going to get salvation and what's going to happen according to prophecies. It's like a person wrestling with a pig. Y'all both going to get dirty, but the pig going to love it. You know what I'm saying? You know? You arguing with him like he got you. That's what he want to do. He like that shit. He got you going. You know what I'm saying? And he's satisfied. He having fun, like old boy, you know? But it wasn't that heated debate where you get to spit and all that. You know what I'm saying? Or a couple people came up here and wanted confrontation. You know, that's what they want. They want you to go back and forth with them and make them feel like something, man. You know? Why would you argue with a heathen about, you know, it makes them feel like they're holy because you're in a debate with them, man. You know, I'm somebody spiritual because I was having a debate with you. You know, I was in a spiritual moment just now. The woman, she powered up the more you argue with her. Yeah. Just say what you gotta say and then yeah, then what? You know?
It's Zephaniah chapter 3 and verse 19. It says, behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee, and I will save her that halteth, and gather her that was driven out, and I will get them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame. It says, and I will get them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame. At that time will I bring you again, even at the time that I gather you, for I will make you a name and a praise among all the people of the earth when I turn back your captivity before your eyes, saith the Lord.
Yeah, so right now we're not those guys. We're not praised in the land. We look down upon them. You know? You can see it when you look at a Chinese person. You know, look down on you. That's that nigga that they like to buy the rims. You know? Poor eating ass nigga, like high cholesterol. Look at him. Look at the high cholesterol. You know, they look down on us. We got a stigma that's hard to duck. And they look at us like that, man. When they see, you know? You gotta see when niggas get on TV and do all that. You got certain heathen that want to take on to our customs. But really they just Jake. You know what I'm saying? But you got heathens or watchers and see niggas on TV doing all that shit like these niggas. Wow. That's why when they come straight over here, they don't be dealing with niggas. You know? I used to think like, damn, they come straight over here, they don't know nothing about us, but they don't want to fuck with the niggas. This is what you see on TV, man. How we repping ourselves as a whole, you know?
I got this, what you said before about what you should be doing right now for the man of the Lord. 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 10.
But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night. And in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise.
And niggas be like, oh, come a thief in the night. Basically, they trying to imply that we just need to live. We don't know when the Lord's coming. Just do what you're going to do, baby. Basically, that's what they want to say. I'm just going to live how I live that nobody knows. You don't know, so how you going to tell me to stop doing what I'm doing like you got to come tomorrow? Let me fuck around. That's how they basically, that's the mentality. Let me fuck around because you don't know when he's coming. I don't know when he's coming. That's what the scripture says. Because judgment isn't executed speedily, therefore it's fully set in the hearts of men to do evil. You know what I'm saying? Basically, that's what they're implying. Let me keep doing what I'm doing because I don't see nothing happening. Everything's moving still. Yeah, everything's moving still. I don't see nothing happening. You know?
In the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Yeah.
The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?
Yeah, that's what it says. Things continued as they were. You know, that's why it's fully set in him to do evil, man. Ain't nothing happening, everything's going. So it's like, you know, tomorrow's Saturday. Looks like tomorrow's coming. So I'm just gonna continue to do what I'm doing. And then when the Lord show up, I'm gonna make my decision then. No, you're supposed to be straightening yourself out now, so when the Lord comes, you're prepared. That's what you do for a test. You study before the test. You can't study during the test. Oh, we do got a test. What's for real? You know? Let me study. You know what I'm saying? What the Lord say? Let him, when he comes, that the workman, you got to go ahead and
it's Luke chapter 9. This is Luke chapter 9, in verse 41. It says, Then Peter said unto him, Lord, speakest thou this parable unto us, or even to all? And the Lord said, Who then is that faithful and wise steward, whom his Lord shall make ruler over his household, to give them their portion of meat in due season? Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing.
Right, blessed is he that finds so doing. So you was already doing the works of the Lord. All right, it's not something new that you just popped up, you seen destruction coming, and then you decided to become right at that moment. Or you had a plan, all right, I'm gonna wait till the last minute, because that's what Christians think. That, you know, as long as I, believe in the Lord, you know what I'm saying, then I'm good.
Yeah, as long as I know enough, it should carry me over. You know what I'm saying? They don't have that, like, I gotta know everything type of spirit that Landry, you know what I'm saying? Like Landry was, you know? Like, y'all gotta practice. Like, y'all just doing enough. C plus has you, man. You know? What the Bible says, it says, let's get that, it says, strive for perfection. Alright? It says, be perfect for the Lord is perfect. Don't say be a C plus nigga, man. But at least I tried. You know? Nigga truck you, at least I tried. Nigga truck you, dog. You know what I'm saying? Nigga slept you just now. At least I was out there, you was in. Somebody just acting an ass in a holy way, and you're just a C plus nigga just sitting there. Well, at least I know the name. That ain't enough, man. You know?
Yeah, don't you want to be a part of this?
Yeah. I'll be in the gym. We do like a 20-minute bag workout, constant punches. And then somebody hit a combination. And nigga just trying to yell at nigga, man, you hear this nigga what he did next to you? You gotta do better than that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no disrespect. He just setting the tone on how you should do it. Hey, there. Got to die. You gotta be circumstanced. Fucking 18 people around there. They're clearly gonna see your business. See what you're doing. Gonna hold it on the other side. You think you're on murder?
Philippians chapter 3, verse 14. I press toward the mark for the prize of the call. I press toward the mark for the prize of the high calling of the Most High and how much?
The prize of the high calling. What's that ultimate salvation? Press toward the mark, man. Let's put the word press in this. Alright? So I press toward the mark. You know what I'm saying? For the reward of the high calling, man. Read that again, brother.
Philippians chapter 3, verse 14. I press towards the mark for the prize of the high calling of the Most High and how much Yahweh.
And that word press is Strong's G 1377. And it says to make, to run, or flee, put to flight, drive away, to run swiftly in order to catch a person or thing.
Yeah. So when you're running, the problem with certain people, you gotta have a certain mentality. When you're running track, you know, I ran track for 1 year in like junior high, but one thing I remember being taught, when you see that ribbon, some people slow down. It's like, I'm there now. And their mind is like, okay, I'm there. But you got people that just keep huffing. And I've seen, you know, somebody darted past somebody and get that ribbon because they're pressing toward the mark, man. You know? You gotta keep pumping. You gotta run through the ribbon, and then you're done. Okay?
Yeah, that reminds me of the video where the two white bitches holding hands at the end, and the Jake ran by her.
Yeah. They hold their hands and shit like, hey, we won. That bitch came through. Give me that. Give me that. You know?
It says to run after, to press on, figuratively of one who is in a race, run swiftly to reach the goal.
Run swiftly to reach the goal. Not run swiftly right before the goal and slow down.
To pursue in a hostile manner.
Yeah.
You gonna do it.
You gotta get it. You're pursuing in a hostile manner towards salvation. You're an asshole behind it, man. You know? You can be an asshole to get to salvation, man. What's wrong with that? You know what I'm saying? Because the requirements to get salvation is to be righteous. And you're an asshole behind it, you cut people off, studying, you denying the world. When people get mad at you, oh, you don't hang out, you change, all that. Fuck y'all, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta get up out of here, man. Yeah, they like you doing better, just not better than them. You know? Some people just don't like you doing good at all. You know?
Verse 15. Let us therefore, as many as be perfect, be thus minded. And if anything be ye otherwise minded, the Most High shall reveal even this unto you.
Yeah, so you're supposed to be having that mentality. That's not like a specific, but some of you brothers got that mentality. He's saying, people like that, you need to be like that. You know what I'm saying? He's saying like, well, maybe that's just a Chicago camp like that. They press toward the mark. Y'all brothers kind of casual. It's all right. No, we all. You see how they act? You act like that too. You see how the apostles did? Oh, you get like that too. You know?
Yeah, how can we agree? How can we teach the same things that they teach if we don't agree with it? If the Spirit haven't revealed that, we're all on one accord, man.
Yeah, but this is more of a characteristic. This is more of a tenacity. You know what I'm saying? Because we can teach the same thing, but some brothers could just be lackadaisical and be chill about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not how chill is that she's just doing enough. You're supposed to be hostile in and assertive towards. Constantly growing. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be the same nigga, you know? Benching 150. You've been benching 150 for 10 years, dog. Like, you trying to get strong. Like, what are you doing? You know? 2 reps a day. 2 reps a day. At least I'm lifting weights.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? Like, why are you satisfied with just doing it? You know?
This is Colossians chapter 1. I'm going to start at 25 and 20 to 29. Whereof I am made a minister according to the dispensation of the Most High, which is given to me for you to fulfill the word of the Most High.
I believe dispensation is office. You know? The way you were set up. I don't think magnify your office, man. You know, you're not supposed to just be there. Yeah, I'm the secretary. You're just a nigga that just do the paperwork. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to magnify your office.